Deep in southwestern China, along the Chinese-Myanmar border, there lies a village divided between the two countries. In this village, you could cross the border by just flipping through the fence, or swinging on the swing, or crossing the ditch. And that's where we shall go explore today, along with the entirety of the Dehong, Dai, and Jingpo Autonomous Prefecture in Yunnan Province of southwestern China. So let us go and visit this exquisite border area of China. Let's go! Welcome to the city of Ruili in Dehong Prefecture. But right along the border, I came along a very scenic highway route today and passed through a checkpoint where you have to give out your ID and they will ask you what you're doing here. And I have made it over here to the village that is divided between the two countries of China and Myanmar. In China, it is called Yinjing. Silver Well. In Myanmar, what is it called? I don't know. In Google Maps, it is something called Manhero. And let us go explore this together. Over here, you have a spear that has the flag of Myanmar. This is a market selling jade from Myanmar. This is the swing at the border. So basically the swing goes and the border's over here. So you don't swing to the other side, but if you push hard enough and jump back, you will fall into Myanmar. And this green fence marks the border. So there are these vendors selling to you across the border. It's technically illegal, but they don't care. And this is the border. There's a ditch over there that marks the border. So basically the road on the opposite side is part of Myanmar. Looks like their motorcycles have Chinese license plates. Interesting. You could see the houses over there. And it's Myanmar on the other side. This is a water well at the border. So basically this water well is on the Chinese side, but the water connects over there. You could see it's Myanmar over there. The Burmese language on the bridge. It's Myanmar license plates on the cars. You have Myanmar flags. Is that the Myanmar flag? Opposite this is the Shan state of Myanmar, and which is also a part of the ongoing civil war. So basically there's a civil war raging over this fence, and over here it is peaceful. How surreal. I could literally take something out of the ground and just toss it over the border, but I'm gonna be a good legal citizen and not do that. But this is very interesting to see that I am literally at the border between China and Myanmar. Border monument over there that marks the Chinese-Myanmar border, and you could see the local people basically crossing over that line. You see the yellow line that marks the border between China and Myanmar. You cross the border, you enter this immigration building, and you enter China. So the local kids over there they go to a primary school in here in this side of the border on the Chinese side, and many people just like cross the border daily, and they just show their border pass and they cross. It's very interesting. I just bought some Myanmar chat, Myanmar currency, from across the fence. Basically, it's like 2,000 chat for 15 RMB. So like 15 RMB can exchange up to 4,000 Myanmar chat. But I just got 2,000. But still, it's like only a few RMB of profit, so not too much profit. Here's what it looks like. It looks like this, 20 chat. This is 1,000. Pretty interesting. I love collecting currencies. Now let's see where we should go next. This bridge is purely made of jade. 7,077 pieces of jade, so a lot of these. And they also had this borderline marked with jade stones. It's a very long line. The yellow symbolizes China, the white symbolizes Myanmar, but I think it is probably symbolic. I think the entire line is made out of 5,068 pieces of jade, and it's the most expensive border line in the world. But the real border, I believe, is over there. This is probably just like symbolic, but still, over there, the people of Myanmar, they love the number of 7. So on the bridge, they put 7,077 pieces of jade because they love the number. They have 7 provinces, 7 states. Their birthday always has 7 days. They love the number, and so they put 7,777 pieces of jade to symbolize it. Over here is a high bridge that you can view the 2 countries in. You could view the 2 sides of this border. However, the thing is, you can't go up there for free. It costs a lot. It costs 50 yuan, kind of like 7 USD, which is a lot of money to go up. So I'm gonna just stay down here. These coconuts are from Myanmar coconuts. I've tried one of them. They're super sour. I would prefer Chinese coconuts. Taste better. Do you see the person over there rowing the boat with his feet? He is rowing the boat using his feet to like stir the paddle, kick the paddle. Gonna eat lunch at this restaurant called the Kachin State, the northernmost state of Myanmar. This restaurant is named after the Kachin State, and let us try it. It serves basically Kachin food. Let us see what it is like. Well, I have just finished lunch. The Kachin food is not bad, and some parts feel a little weird. Some weird vegetables, weird sauces, weird spices, but overall I think it is quite good. And now I shall leave this village and go into the go take a look around the port, the Ruili port, and then explore more of Dehong Prefecture. Welcome to Jiegao, the border trading area between China and Myanmar, near the Ruili port. So along the road, most of the shops are closed. Over here, right beside the border, there are a few open stores, but most of the stores are closed. Formerly, it is a very busy and bustling border trade zone, but then the pandemic hit, followed by the Myanmar civil war, and now most of the stores are closed. Over here, right beside the border, there are some stores which are open, but further down the road, away from the border, nearly the entire street is dead. Formerly, like half of the city's population is Burmese, but now they are all gone. So let's go check out the border port and see what it is like. This is a duty-free mall where you could basically buy stuff from Myanmar for cheaper prices because it's duty-free. And this is the border port. You could basically use a passport to get through. Normally, you would probably have to get an e-visa or maybe a visa on arrival. I'm not sure if there are visa on arrivals on the Myanmar side over here, but this is the border port. And over there's the border where you could cross, and customs over here. So not big, just a very quick, just basically a border check where you put your stuff, you stamp your stuff out, stuff like that. And you can go on, proceed to the Myanmar side, which is over there beyond the door. The Myanmar city of Musa. I believe there is currently fighting in Musa between the junta and the insurgent groups. So this is pretty interesting. Well, this is the closest we can get without actually crossing the border. Over there in the distance, you enter Myanmar. There isn't much to do over here if you do not buy stuff duty-free like jade or stuff like that. So I'm gonna explore the last part of the Dehong area, the capital of the prefecture, the city of Mangxiu. So let us go there before we return. Welcome to Mangxiu, capital of the Dehong, Dai, and Jingpo autonomous prefecture. So here in Dehong, there are two ethnic minorities, the Dai and the Jingpo. The Dai are closely related to the Thais of Thailand, the Lao of Laos, the Shans of Myanmar, and the Jingpo people are basically the same as the Kachin people of Myanmar. So today for lunch we ate Kachin food. It's basically Jingpo food, the same thing. And I'm here at the Peacock Lake of Mangxiu. You could see this is a reservoir. There is a dam over there in that direction. And I will soon be taking a little look around the city as the final part of our trip to the China-Myanmar border. I'm at this very cultural site. This is an old town of the Dai people, and let us explore this town. Earlier in my series of traveling across Yunnan province, we went to the Xishuangbanna Dai Autonomous Prefecture, which is also predominantly Dai people. And we actually visited a Dai village during the process. So if you're interested, you can check the video out on my channel. And I will take a look around this town of the Dai people. Look at this sign up there. What's that language? It doesn't look like Dai characters. It might be the Jingpo language, which I think is also written in Latin script, as you can see over there. Very interesting. I sneaked into this residential community as part of a side quest. So this is basically a residential community, and a lot of the residents made these into little hotels. Very interesting. Insects for food. You have crickets, you have centipedes, you have beetles, all of those stuff. Wanna try? They're high in protein. Very healthy, I guess. Well, this place is pretty full of local architecture, especially seen over there. My driver recommended that I go to a certain night market for dinner, but I'm already hungry, so I have picked this restaurant serving local Yunnan cuisine to eat, and we'll see how it goes. Not bad. It's pretty good. All of the food are pretty good. The only thing not good is the water. Tastes like dishwater soap. Tastes very weird. Very sour, just like dishwasher soap. Yeah. Anyways, I think it is time to go to the city's most iconic scenic area, the Golden Tower and the Silver Tower, 2 pagodas. I tried to go there a few hours earlier at 4 o'clock, but there were too many people, and it's now nearly 7 o'clock, and it's high time for us to go now. So let's go. This is the city's most iconic scenic area, this Golden Tower. Basically, it's a twin tower. There's a Golden Tower and a Silver Tower down the hill. They are both pagodas, temples. The Silver Tower is pretty small. I probably won't be going there. This is the Golden Tower. I'll just walk outside of it. It's getting late and it's high time we return back soon. But this is the city's most famous attraction, and a lot of people, especially during the afternoon. Wow, Mangxiu is literally like a smaller replica of Xishuangbanna. They both have this night market. They even have similar names. In Xishuangbanna, it is Starlight Night Market. Over here, it is Starry Sky Night Market. Very interesting. I won't probably stay too long over here. The sky is already pretty dark. I will see what I can do over here. Well, my day trip to Dehong has ended over here in this little night market. Pretty busy, a lot of people here. And we have explored how a border divides a village, and how daily life still goes on, even when the village is separated between two countries, one under peace and prosperity, and the other under civil war. And we have also seen the border port and how the pandemic affected the area, as well as the cityscape of Mangxiu. We have seen its main attractions, and we even ate some Yunnan food, which is pretty good. So my trip in Yunnan province continues. If you would like to watch more, follow my channel by subscribing, hitting the bell, liking, and checking out my playlist where I put all my videos and collections. And so see you in our next video.